Good morning from Pop.
Good morning.
We are on our way to Magic Kingdom. This is our last day, but I don't feel horribly sad because it's September now and we'll be back in October. So it's not too long. We are going to Magic Kingdom this morning and then Epcot this afternoon. And then this will be our shortest day because we like to pack up the car because we head out super early the day that we leave to drive because then you don't hit traffic. So it's gonna be a fun day. It's bright and sunny out. Lots of people out. Good old Pop Century bus lines. This is the Magic Kingdom line. It's like whole stop down from its actual stop. We get an Ant-Man bus. Decorations look really cool at City Hall. For some reason, this is the first time we've come in this side. I haven't noticed those fun guys. And I like the different pumpkin faces on top of City Hall. Cute. Ooh, a horse. Beautiful view of the castle. Last day at Magic Kingdom for this trip, which would normally make me super sad, but since we're coming back soon, I'm not as sad about it. Did you see the Dapper Dans in the car?
Yeah, we're being lazy. We're not walking.
Brian. So our first ride for today is actually going to be Peoplemover. If you like Peoplemover and you're not in a hurry to get to something else, you can actually ride it usually without having to get off first thing in the morning repeatedly, which is fun for us. So that's our first one today. And then our first Fast Pass is for Space Mountain. Heading into Tomorrowland. I love the retro space theme. It's fun. I hope they never change it. The conveyor belt is still broken down and it's been at least 2, maybe 3 days since we've been here. Surprised it's broken this long. Here we are on Peoplemover. Whee! Awesome. We got our own car.
Approaching Walt Disney's Carousel Progress. Inside this rotating pier, whole families welcome you into their yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century.
We're about to get on our first Fast Pass for today, which is Space Mountain. We've had bad luck with the Fast Pass on Space Mountain this trip. They keep sending us where there's like a really long line and there's like no line on the other side. I don't get it. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, it is fast in the back. Our next attraction is Carousel of Progress. That was a fun Carousel of Progress. That's just a classic. I love it.
Sure is.
Nothing like laser discs and high def TV.
And AC.
Hello. That was a fun ride on Peter Pan. Now we're headed to Haunted Mansion. Yay, spooky! Nice view of the mansion in the spooky carriage with the invisible orb.
Here in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone.
the Dwarfs Mine Train.
It's the wildest ride in the mine.
In the mine. Here we go. I really love how they actually themed the front of the cabin too, or the cottage. Very cute. So that was a lot of fun. Now we're off to Barnstormer. We caught this fast pass at the tail end of its time, so it's actually already time for our next fast pass, which is Barnstormer. And we get to watch the entertainment of Brian trying to fold himself into a small car. And we've made it down to Storybook Circus. We rode Barnstormer one time, but it was a really long time ago.
Yeah.
Since we don't have children, we don't tend to ride it. What?
Quickest ride ever.
It is quick, yeah. It's fun though. I'm actually glad we have a fast pass. The line's pretty long. It's all the way out the front. This is one of the hottest lines I've been in. It's not got very good shade.
Yeah. No airflow.
Yeah, no airflow either.
There's a little jockey up there, so please stop with silence before we take off. For your safety, stay secure the flight with your hands on seat legs inside the plane and be sure to watch the kids.
All right, here comes the fun. Can he do it? Can he do it? Oh! Are you for reals?
Is that what you're supposed to do? Is there a drop on this?
I don't. Well, there is one drop. Good view. Here we go. Fly again soon. Is that fun?
I waited an hour for that.
No, because we had a fast pass. I'd be pretty upset if we waited an hour for that. Ooh. Man, we are crammed like sardines width-wise. You actually have a little knee room, barely. We're on a hot train to Main Street. A little bit of a breeze.
Nice breeze.
Barnstormer was hot. That's the hottest queue line, and we had a fast pass, so we weren't even in it too long. That I think I've ever waited in it. That was hot.
And the future looks like a
There
lot of
goes
fun.
the orange
After
monorail.
working on the railroad all the live-long day,
So Brian found another press penny in the train station.
It's kind of hidden.
Yeah, it is kind of hidden unless you take the train. But he's getting the Mickey riding the train. I love it. It's like she's driving the train. He's the engineer. Here we go.
Uh-oh, it's stuck.
It's stuck.
There
Well, there
it
it
is.
goes.
I wonder if I got the right thing. Oh, yeah, I did.
Yay!
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's very cool. This was the most recommended park today for crowds, but it's really packed. And this is the day after Labor Day, so I expected it would be a little lighter, but it's not. So this is a final goodbye to the castle for this trip. Looks beautiful. I like the fall decorations. But we'll be back soon. Yeah, in just 30-some days, I think, which is pretty funny. Much better look on the monorail today. We basically didn't wait, and we got a little circle car all to ourselves. Nice. Great view off the monorail of the Seven Seas Lagoon. We got the ferry, Polynesian, Grand Floridian. The only one of the Seven Sea Lagoon or monorail loop resorts we've stayed at is Contemporary, and only those outer buildings that most people don't know about. They're much cheaper than the main building, and you're only a 5-minute walk to the main building. And like a garden wing, that's what it's called. And so it's the only one that I think the standard room at the Polynesian's only a little more than the garden wing, but we haven't been there yet. I still would like to stay at the Polynesian eventually someday. Oh yeah, you can see the castle, Space Mountain. Nice. Here comes our monorail. Oh, the water show. fountains going. Neat. Alright, we made it to Epcot, and today's monorail ride was very pleasant. Both times we had plenty of room to sit, and the second half was very air conditioned, which was awesome. So it's been actually a really nice day today. It's very hot and humid, which is normal, but there's a breeze. It feels pretty good. We are heading over to Sunshine Seasons, which is in the Land Pavilion, and it's actually my favorite quick service. Well, La Cantina is a close tie, but I love Sunshine Seasons because you can get food. The entire bay that's to the right when you walk in is gluten-free, so I don't have to wait for a supervisor to come make my food. I can just go there and grab something. It's one of the few places that I don't have a 15-minute wait for quick service food, so that's nice. And then Brian's gonna just stare at me while I eat and then eat some fish and chips when we get around to England.
Yeah.
Here's the land, and it's not crowded here at Epcot because Sauron only has a 30-minute wait, and it's like prime time, so you can tell it's not too crowded today.
Yeah. I didn't see what test track was.
It seemed like it was about the same. Inside the land, nice and air conditioned. I actually really like this pavilion there because I've never eaten at Garden Grill, and we usually don't do Circle of Life, but I like everything else in here. I like.
Did them once.
Yeah, we did do it once. I like Soarin a lot. I like Living with the Land a lot, and I like Sunshine Seasons a lot. So I like this pavilion. Looks like they're doing some refurb on Living with the Land, so we won't be riding that today. I'm glad we got that in on Saturday. That's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, he does our pin trading for us.
Very cute.
Yeah, he is. He's. I enjoy him. I will not hold a stuffed animal at 61. I enjoy him tremendously.
I like his glasses. Yeah.
Well, he's actually. We're building a third theater for Soarin, so he's actually being trained for it.
Oh.
Right now we have a little bridge, so he's also learning how to pin trade. Well, yeah, he's got his little food with him. He brings his lunch.
So this is the gluten-free station that I mentioned earlier, so you can get chicken, salmon, or pork chop. And I got the pork chop again, which I got the other day. It was really, really good. So I'm also going to go and get a dessert. They have, I think, 3 or 4 different gluten-free desserts. We got a nice seat here in Sunshine Seasons. I love this. So pretty. There's Brian eating nothing, and me eating my pork chop again, and I got the creme brulee.
I actually noticed they had nice craft beers in there.
Really?
In the beverage case. I've never noticed that before.
No, I didn't either. So we're riding Sauron next, which is right there, and I'm going to go ahead and pack up the camera because you can't film the ride anyway, and the last time we got on it, after I'd already put my bag under my seat and sat down and buckled my belt, they told me to put my camera up, which I've never had them tell me before, and that takes like 5+ minutes to do, so I'm going to go ahead and back it up now. So we had a fun ride on Sauron.
Yep.
Yep, that was a lot of fun. Now we're going to finally get Brian some lunch. It's kind of late for lunch. Give him some fish and chips in England. Water show is going. That's some weird music.
Like 80s guitar music.
80s guitar music. I'm going to pop into the port of entry for a quick look. We haven't been in any of the non-country Epcot stores other than Mouse Gears, I don't think. Oh, is that like a food and wine cookbook?
Yes.
So this still looks to me sort of like summer stuff, especially with the beach towel, so I don't think they have fall merchandise out yet. Actually, it looks like they've kind of changed what they have here. Because here's some, what looks like Vera Bradley bags. Yeah, it's mostly food. Huh. This looks different than the last time we were here. This is very cute. Hey Brian, come play guess how much? This one.
150.
No.
149.
I'm going $2.95. $248. I went over, so you won. That's really cute, but I would never, ever pay that much for a bag. And I know lots of people do, and they love them, but I just can't do it. I'm not really a purse person, though. My purse is more for function than for
It's a small thing.
looks.
200.
200? Wow. I mean, to me, that's a much better. 250 than that for 200.
Now you gotta buy that.
No, I don't. But I really love that design. That's very cute. I really like these new t-shirts. I've not seen these before. See how it has like the countries on the top and the wine and drinks on the bottom? That's really neat. And there's a female version of it, which I really like.